Hey everybody, welcome to or back to my channel. Today's video, I'm excited. I have a package here from Nail Reserve. Yes, they reached out to me to review some of their products for you guys on my channel. And I was like, oh yeah. So I picked out some gorgeous colors. I'm going to go through the box and share with you guys everything that I picked out. First and foremost, I picked out Happy Birthday because I love this color and it's my birth month. So you're going to see some birthday nails this month. Next, I got Electric Pink because you guys know I already love some pink. This is a super bright pink. I actually don't use the pink in today's video, but that's okay. You'll see it later. So next is Iced Coffee. I am in love with this dark nude color. It is so pretty. And last but not least, I got a white gel polish. This is called White Addict. I'm going to talk more about the gel polishes in a little bit. So I also got their base coat and their top coat, and I have more to talk about with those as well. But let me get all these bottles cleaned off so I can go through and show you all of these beautiful colors. So first we have White Addict. This is a beautiful, vivid white gel polish. Next we have Iced Coffee, and look at that color. It is an absolutely perfect name for this gel polish. Next, we have the Electric Pink, and look at how super bright that is. It is gorgeous. And last but not least is the Happy Birthday, which is one of my favorite colors. I did kind of get it close to see if there was an odor. The Electric Pink actually smelled sweet. The rest of them didn't have any odor at all, but the pink one did. So I went ahead and swatched these off camera for you guys, and this is how they turned out. So when I swatched these, I only did one coat. It's definitely a 2-coat full coverage, but it looks great over the natural swatch stick. And I did use the top coat on these. You do need to remove a tacky surface from it because it's not a non-wipe top coat. So I've already got my nails ready to go on my left hand. We're going to go ahead and get started today. And I'm going to use all these colors except the pink. So I'm going to go ahead and get everything ready. I'm going to use this to apply the products onto my thumbnail so it's a little bit easier. And I am going to be using this color as a base color on a few of my nails. But first I need to go through and apply my base coat. Applying base coat to the nail is going to allow my gel polish to adhere better to the nail, and it's going to make my manicure last longer. Before I can apply the base coat, I need to properly prep my full cover tips. I did buff them off because I do like to give them a gentle buff to rough up the surface a little bit because it's smooth, and go through and clean them with a lint-free wipe and isopropyl alcohol. Even if I didn't buff them, I would still go through and clean them off with a lint-free wipe and isopropyl alcohol, because if there's any oil or dust or anything on the surface of the full cover tips, the base coat will look like it's starting to separate. So if you're having that problem when you're applying base coat, even to full cover tips, and it's looking like it's doing some type of separation, you need to go through and clean off the nail, because there may be some oil or residue on the full cover tips that's not allowing the base coat to apply properly. So if that's happening to you, that may be a solution for you. You could go ahead and try. So I finished applying the base coat to all of my nails, and I've stuck these in my UV LED lamp for 60 seconds. It may take up to 2 minutes to get a full cure depending on your lamp. And I'm going to go ahead and start doing the application on my thumbnail. So I'm going to use Iced Coffee for full coverage on my thumbnail, my middle finger, my pinky. I'm only going to show you the thumbnail on camera because it's the exact same application. I'm also going to do my ring finger off camera because I'm going to do the same thing to my index finger or pointer finger. And I am going to show you that application on camera to do all the base application on all of my nails. So for my ring finger and my index finger, I'm actually going to use this color again, but I'm also going to use the color My Birthday to do my base application. I wanted to tell you all this ahead of time because I want to talk about these products a little bit. And I'm going to play some music for you, and I will be in and out of the video to explain to you what I'm doing as we go along. But with those two nails, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go in with My Birthday first. I'm going to paint about 2/3 of the nail from about the free edge of the nail all the way to the tip. And I'm going to take my ombre tool and fade that back a little bit onto the nail bed. Then I'm going to cure that. I'm going to repeat that process. Then I'm going to come in with the iced coffee, and I'm going to apply that from the cuticle area till about 2/3 of the way down the nail. First time I apply it, I'm not going to go as far down, but the second time I apply it, I go down all the way as far as I'm going to go. I do clean up the excess, and I go in with my ombre tool and fade that out just a little bit. It's not a true ombre, it's just a little bit of a fade, but those two colors are going to coordinate together on those two nails. So while that's going on in the background, we're going to go ahead and start talking about Nail Reserve. So, first and foremost, I am excited to be testing out and reviewing these products for you all today on my channel because I have heard so many wonderful things about Nail Reserve for such a long time. I have been waiting for my opportunity to get my hands on them and review them for you myself. And there's a lot of things about the company that I absolutely adore, like the fact that they're a vegan, which means they never use any animal derived ingredients in their formulas, and they're cruelty free, which means they never test any of their ingredients, any of their gels, any of their products on animals as well. And they also have a 9 free formula, which means they remove 9 of the most harmful chemicals from their formula, chemicals like acetone and formaldehyde. So it's another nice added bonus to working with a product from a company that is more conscious and aware of the products that they're putting out there on the market. Nail Reserve is also an LA based company. They currently have over 100 incredible colors, constantly introducing new ones every single month. They want to help all women and men build their confidence, no matter who they are or where they're from, by giving them the best for their nails. And I think that is absolutely beautiful. So, now I want to talk about their application process. When you're using Nail Reserve, whether you're using it over an overlay on your nails, you're going to be using it on a full cover tip, you're going to use them on your natural nails, make sure you prep your nail well. You go ahead and prep your nail really well. You make sure your nail is clean and dry, it's free of dust and oils. You want to go ahead and apply your base coat. Put that in your UV LED lamp and cure that for 30 to 60 seconds. Can be up to 2 minutes with gel products, just depending on the lamp you're using. Then you want to follow it up with the color of your choice. You want to use nice, thin, even coats, and you want to cure it fully before you apply another coat of application. Make sure that is fully cured in your UV LED lamp. They recommend 30 to 60 seconds. Could be up to 2 minutes depending on your lamp, and finish it off with a top coat of your choice. If you're going to be using the top coat that I'm using here today, you will have to cleanse the surface of the nail once the top coat is completely cured to remove that tacky layer from the nail that's going to happen during the curing process. That way your nail will be nice and smooth and have a nice glossy finish to it. So now that I've shared some information with you all about Nail Reserve and a little bit about their recommended application process, now it's time to talk about my personal review and to give you guys an opportunity to save some money. So I have a discount code with Nail Reserve that is actually going to save you 50%. You do have to purchase a minimum of 2 gels, and that's going to save you some coins. I will have that linked down below in my description section, as well as a link that's going to take you directly to their site. So you can go ahead and check out the beautiful assortment of colors and other accessories that Nail Reserve has to offer. Now, I do want to let you know that that code is not going to be applicable if there is an automatic promotion going on with the website. So if there's going to be a sale going on with the products you're already purchasing, the code is not going to save you additional money on top of that promo. So keep that in mind when you're shopping on the website. If something is already on a promo sale, then it's already going to be discounted. So that discount will not apply, but you can still use the Bentley link down in the description section to go to the website to do your shopping. But if you do pick some items that are on sale like that, then it's not going to give you an additional 50% off that already promoted price. So I just wanted to add that in there in case you click the link and you purchase some promo items and you went to go use the code and you're like, oh my gosh, the code's not working. If there's a promo sale going on the website, no, the additional codes are never going to save you additional money, no matter whose link it is. So I just wanted to put that out there because sometimes that can happen when I've used other people's links or codes for particular products and purchased products on sale, and then the link or the code did not offer any additional sale price. So that does happen when companies promo certain products. So if it does happen to you, don't worry. That's normal. That's supposed to happen like that. But all regular price items or items that aren't on a particular promo sale will be applicable for a 50% discount. So now it's time to start diving into my personal review of the products I worked with today. And I'm going to start off with the base and the top coat. Now, neither one of them had an odor. They both applied beautifully. I mean, beautifully. I had no streaking, no bubbles, no mystery. fibers or anything floating around the gels. And if you know, you know. Like sometimes you'll have products and you're like, what is this in it? I did not find any issues like that in any of these products, by the way, not just including the base and top coat. I did not find any issues with any of these gels in the application. I wasn't getting any bubbles. I didn't have any mystery things floating around in them. Everything was super, super clean. Now, the base coat and the top coat applied beautifully. They both cured beautifully. But with the top coat I use today, it is not a non-wipe top coat. Now, I prefer a non-wipe top coat over a wipeable top coat. It still gave me beautiful, glassy results at the finished look, though. So if I have to wipe off a little bit of a tacky surface when I'm done with the curing process with this particular brand of products, I'm not complaining because I still ended up with a beautiful finished result when I was done with my application. Now, when it came to the actual gels themselves, everything applied beautifully. Like I said, I didn't have any bubbles. I didn't have any mystery items floating around the gels. They were very, very clean. They applied very beautifully. They all had no odor except the pink one had a sweet smell. And it wasn't an overpowering smell. It was just a little bit sweet, which was very, very interesting. But aside from that, there was absolutely zero odor with any of the other products. The only one of all of the gel products that I tested out, reviewed for you all, that wasn't as efficient as the other one. It was still beautiful. It was still absolutely beautiful and definitely two coat full coverage was the White Addict. It was not as pigmented, even well mixed. It was not as pigmented as I expected it to be. It did okay with the fine line work. But definitely was not as pigmented. But of course, I have not been over the entire site to see every gel polish they have to offer. I've seen quite a few, but I did pick that one thinking that was going to be super, super opaque, and it is great for full coverage. It's absolutely great for full coverage, but you probably won't notice it in the video when you see me use it because it does stand out, but especially because it's over a dark background. But when I was working with it on my palette, I did find it to be just a little bit thin. But if that was the worst case scenario with that particular gel, I definitely still am not going to complain because it still applied beautifully and the results were great. Now, the iced coffee and the happy birthday colors were also beautiful to work with. The iced coffee was definitely my favorite. It applied beautifully. It had great coverage. My birthday was the same as well. I did do some line work with my birthday over a darker color. So keep in mind with a color like that, I wish I would have done it myself and I didn't do it. That's why I'm saying it now. You're going to do some little bit of a line work, especially over a darker color like that. A color like Happy Birthday definitely needs a second coat of application to really pop more. I wish I would have done that, but I just did not want to build up my design and make it too thick or bumpy on the nail. So I just kept it to a minimum, but it still was a beautiful gel to work with, and it gave me great results in the end of it. So I'm done talking about the gel products because I think I've covered everything that I can possibly cover in my experience. I wish I would have been able to work with the electric pink for this video, but it just really didn't contrast well with that coffee color. It's a beautiful nude, maybe a much lighter nude color would work just beautifully with the electric pink, but definitely it wasn't a color that was going to work well with this color. And I wanted to work with the coffee color more than anything. And the Happy Birthday and the White Addict and the coffee all went together so beautifully. So we are getting so close to the end of my base color application. I did show this to you guys in real time, and I took my time to show you all exactly what I was doing. I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Definitely smash that like button for me. Don't forget to comment down below and let me know what you think of the gel products that I chose from Nail Reserve. Have you used Nail Reserve yourself? What is your thoughts and feelings about this particular brand? Comment at the end of the video. Let me know what you think about the finished look. If you're here watching and you enjoy my content, but you're not already subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Don't forget to click that bell for notifications so you don't miss when I post a video. And for the rest of the video, we will see a little bit, and I will skip ahead to keep the video a little shorter for you all. I'm getting ready when I get done with this part of the application on the nails. I'm going to add some gold leaf to the index finger and the ring finger. I unfortunately did not realize that the camera had turned itself off when I had started that application. So you're only going to see a little bit of it. And then I had decided to change up what I was going to do. I was going to do something right there in the center, but I decided not to do it. I ended up later on draping that gold leaf across the middle of the nail. You'll see that as we progress through the video, but I apologize ahead of time that it ended up getting cut out because it actually was not filming during that part of the application, but you will see some gold leaf application. Now, I absolutely love to work with that particular product. It comes in a lot of different color variations and it's so stunning on the nails. However, it is soft and delicate, and when you are working with it, once you've already applied it, the process you have to go through to remove it is just tedious. So it was better to just move on in the video than to remove the product just to show you the application all over again. If you do watch my videos, you will see it time and time again in different color variations. So if you have any questions about working with the gold leaf, definitely drop them down in the comment section below, and I will do my best to help you out and answer any questions for you that I possibly can. So now that I've had an opportunity to talk about Nail Reserve, their application methods, give you my thoughts and feelings about the particular products I worked with today, and a little bit of insight as to what is going on in the video. I'm going to take a moment to cut away and play a little bit of music while you watch these nails come together. Right now, I'm just applying some gold leaf. I'm going to finish out the index and ring finger off camera, and you will see that as we go forward in the video. Then I'm going to move on to the thumb, and I'm going to do the middle finger. The pinky nail I do off camera. I am going to apply gold leaf to all of the nails on my hands today, and I'm also going to work with Happy Birthday and White Attic to do some little designs on the thumbnail, the middle finger, and the pinky nail as well. So I hope you guys enjoy the finished look of this set. I hope you guys enjoy this video. So thank you so much for watching, and let's go ahead and start listening to some music, and I will be back with you guys shortly. So I'm adding in some gold leaf to the thumbnail. I went in with my liner brush and happy birthday and added some line work on there. That's what I was talking about earlier about I wish I had done a second coat of coverage. It would have really make those lines pop a little bit more. It's still pretty the way that it turned out, but the color over top of the darker color definitely did need a second coat of coverage. And as you can see earlier, I went ahead and finished the index finger and ring finger, putting that gold through the center and making that line across the nail. I went ahead and top coated those to seal them in because that's all I'm going to do to those two nails. I think they are pretty just the way they are, nice and simple like that. Once I get done adding the gold leaf onto the thumb, I'm going to go in with the White Addict and add a nice little flower design onto the nail that's just a little offset from the center. And then I'm going to finish out the thumbnail design making some dots with my dotting tool. And I am curing the nail in stages. So I went in with my liner brush and added the lines of happy birthday. I did put that in the lamp to cure that for 60 seconds. I do the same thing with the second portion of the design because everything is going to be layered on top of each other. And then once I finish the dots, I will go in for a last 60-second cure, and it'll be time to add the top coat and cure it one last time. So for this portion of the design of the thumb, I'm making these flower petals. There's 5 flower petals, but you're only going to see 3 full petals on the nail. The other 2 are going to be off the nail, so you're going to see portion of the petal. I'm taking the dotting tool to make 3 dots, one a little bit higher than the other, and then I'm using my liner brush to draw gel from the outer dots down to make the inside of the petal, and some lines through the inside of the middle of the petal as well from the dots. And then I'll take my liner brush and kind of connect those dots together all the way. Once I get done doing the 3 full petals, I finish the last 2 portions of the flower off camera, and then I will be back to show you guys the rest of the flower that I created, as well as the rest of the dots I'm going to add on to the nail. So I hope you guys enjoy watching this design come together. So this design is finally done. It's pretty, it's simple yet elegant. I really like this set of nails. I'm going to go in with this beautiful top coat. I'm going to do the last 3 nails. I'm only going to show the thumbnail on camera like I said earlier. And then I'm going to put these in the lamp to cure these for 60 seconds. Once they come out of the lamp, I'm going to take a lint-free wipe and some isopropyl alcohol. I'm going to remove that last little bit of a tacky layer from the top coat. Then I will go and wash my hands, put some lotion on, add in some cuticle oil, and then I will be able to come back and show you what these look like after all of that good stuff is done. Thank you so much to the Nail Reserve for giving me the opportunity to test out and review these products on my channel. I had so much fun with these products and I cannot wait to do this again. And thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Definitely smash that like button for me. Comment down below. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.